Jib gang, welcome back to my channel. If you're new to my channel, hello, my name is Akafi. Today's video, guys, I'll be discussing life after university, what it's like, my experiences and what I went through, and things that I wish I knew that I didn't before leaving university. You know, internships, depression and anxiety, all of that I'll be discussing. So before we get to the video started, make sure you give this video a big thumbs up, make sure you subscribe down below, and if you haven't turned your notification bell on, make sure you click your notification bell so you know every time I upload. So let's go. So I want to be as authentic and unfiltered as I've been in many of my videos. For this video specifically, I want to let you guys know the real story, the real tea of what it's like leaving university. So I've been in university for 3 years, and there's many things that I didn't know because I thought university was just, you know, going into uni, getting the degree, studying, education, and hoping that you get a job after it, hoping that, you know, your qualification or your degree takes you somewhere and, you know, provides opportunities. But that's not the case. There's a lot of bumps in the road that I feel like I need to let you guys know. So a little backstory into my uni life. So I started university in 2016 and I went on to study motion graphics, which is animation, graphics design, special effects, for 3 years. During my time at uni, I've faced a lot of difficulties, either depression and anxiety, you know, tiredness. It comes with it. It comes with when you go into uni. There's a lot of coursework, there's a lot of preparation that you need to go into, and also you're dealing with your real life, and also if you have a job on the side. So before you go into university, there will be a lot of people who will, you know, tell you you should go to university, you should study university, university is the way of life, uni, and you may find yourself like, okay, I want to go university because a lot of people around me, a lot of people have told me to go university, or you may want to go university to study a course or things that you may have passion for. So I wanted to let you know that in order to go university, it really depends on the career path that you may want to undertake and you may want to pursue. So for example, like if you wanted to become a profession like a doctor, lawyer, a police officer, then a university is essential, is very important for you to get the skills and for you to get the education that you need for your profession. So if you wanted to become other things, it depends if, you know, your career needs you to have a degree, or if you wanted to become a musician, if you wanted to become a photographer, if you wanted to become a film director, whatever the case may be, if that requires you to go university and get this degree, go for it. Why not go for it? If that's gonna help you get paid future, go for it. If not, then it ultimately comes down to you know, family, society, like for you, and personal image. So moving on, I went into university because it was obviously my passion. I wanted to go in university. I had nothing else to do in life. I wanted to go university. It was my family's dream, it was my dream, it was my mom's dream to go into university and graduate, and I became the first person to graduate in my family, and that was a massive success. But it comes down to a lot of pressure. It comes with so much that a lot of people may not know. So if you're the first person to graduate in your family, then you know what I'm talking about. There's so much pressure of, like, you're the first person to graduate, like, what are you gonna do? You've got your degree, what's gonna happen? Like, how is life gonna plan out? Like, everybody expects you to have like a plan. Everybody expects you to have like everything laid out for you, like for yourself. You should have laid out everything, but the reality is you're going to hit bumps and you're going to, you know, face the reality. The reality is you're going to go into depression, you're going to go into anxiety, you're going to go into so many mental health issues, so many mental health crises. So for the things that I wish I knew while I was at uni is that internships, placements, experience is one of the most essential, most important thing that I wish I had done. By saying that is that it's very important that even if you're in your first year, second year, or third year, especially third year, it's going to be a bit too late, but it's best if you start internships, if you start looking for internships, if you start looking for placements, if you start looking for experiences that will help you in your career path or that will help you in the subject that you're studying. So when I got to third year, I already knew what I wanted to be. I already knew what I wanted to achieve in terms of, like, after I finished uni, I wanted to focus on my YouTube. I wanted to focus on the career of, you know, entertaining and being a entertainer, I guess. The reason internships, placements and experience are very important in terms of when you're at uni is that when you finish uni, you've got something that you have on your CV or resume. You've got something that when you do go into companies that you like or companies that you want to work for, and you can automatically apply for them, and you may not face difficulties to the person that didn't have experience, didn't do, you know, that internship experience, didn't work with, you know, a group of people. Because a lot of companies, when you do apply for internships, they will say, have you worked in like a design company, or have you worked in a film company, have you worked with such companies before we can take you, because every company expects you to have that experience working with a team and understanding the fast pace and understanding the importance of, you know, submitting work, doing this and doing that. So that's what I say to you. If you go in uni first year, obviously first year is for fun and great, and you're getting surrounded and getting used to the you know, the environment, but second year it's best to look for internships, it's best to, you know, look for placements, it's best to, you know, sort things out before you get to third year, because third year there's a lot of difficulties, such as, you know, dissertations, major projects, and so much projects that will be happening on third year. So moving on, so the quality of your work again is very important. If you are a designer, if you are a videographer, if you're a designer, if you're a filmmaker, if you're a graphic designer, again, your work needs to be able to speak for itself, meaning that you don't need to be the best of the best, but as long as you have a set of work or a set of videos, a set of things that can speak for you and can say you've got this and that. You know, laying the work out and seeing what company that you may want to work for, or that you like. So it's also comparing the work that they are producing, the work that they're sort of kind of hiring, and sort of applying to your work and adjusting to that sort of, and then you can have that layout and then send it to them and hopefully get applied. Essentially, I would like to advise people that so when you get to third year, there will be like 50-50. I mean that in the best of, there will be 50% of the people who know exactly what they want to do, exactly have got things planned out, exactly, you know, hey, I'm going for this internship, I'm doing this, I'm doing that. They've got things laid out. And they're also going to be like 50% of the other people that don't know what they're going to do, don't know, you know, what's going to happen the next month once they finish uni. I was in that category. I didn't know what I wanted to do once I finished uni. I knew that graduating and having a degree was very important to me. And mind you, I finished uni in June 2019. So July I had an internship. So August came, I became very depressed. I kind of locked myself in a room, and I had a lot of pressure of, you know, family asking me like, hey, what are you gonna do now? Like, you finished uni, like, there's literally, why are they making noise? Sorry guys. So I had, you know, family members asking me like, what are you gonna do now? Like, you finish uni, like, what's the end goal? What are you gonna do? Like, are you gonna get a job? Are you gonna get to do this? Are you gonna do that? And I'm just here like, I don't know what, I don't know what's going on in my life. Like, I just finished uni, I need to take a break, I need to breathe. And I went into depression like, oh my gosh, like my life is like over, like nothing is happening for my life. YouTube, nothing was happening for me. There wasn't no TikTok at the time, and literally nothing was working for me. And then September came, I started uploading YouTube videos consistently. I, you know, jumped on TikTok, I posted videos, and while doing all of that, while, you know, tackling all of that, I also had my family, you know, asking me like, hey, what are you gonna do with your life? Like, are you gonna look for work? Like, videos are not enough, like, you need to do work. And I'm like, videos are like work for me. And then I applied for, you know, JD, I applied for Primark, I applied for a couple other places, just so that I can get a hustle coming in. But unfortunately, I got rejected from them, like, hands down. I got rejected from them. Luckily, it was meant to be. I focused on my YouTube YouTube, and then December came and I graduated, and then I told my family like, hey, like give me a year so I can, you know, do what I want, because now I finished uni and I can, you know, do what I want basically. And that kind of gave me a space, but also I had like my mom like, hey, what are you gonna do? You need to look for work, like you need to look for work, like you need to, you know what I mean? So depression is real, and anxiety is real, stress is real. These things are literally things that are hurting our generation when they come out from university, because you're gonna go into the real life, you're gonna go into the reality of life. People expect you to be an adult. You are an adult, but people expect you to be like 9 to 5. You need to pay bills, you need to pay this, you need to pay that, you need to pay, and it's like, calm down, wait, hold on, I just left uni, I need to break, I need to breathe. Are you serious? I need to breathe. Do you know what I mean? I need to breathe. There is a lot of pressure of like society as well. The pressure of society is real. Like, everybody wants you to have your life plan out. You posted videos, you posted a picture of like, I graduated and all of that, and everybody expects so much. Like, hey, what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? The best thing that I can advise to anybody who's watching this video is that whatever the case may be, of what you're dealing with, either depression, anxiety, you know, pressure, I genuinely wish you the best, because I know exactly what you're going through. If you're in 3rd year and you're literally kind of sort of in a place where it's like, my life is messed up, like what's going on, like this is that. Patience. I mean that in the best of my saying. Be patient, meaning that while you are waiting and while you are being patient, please plan, please schedule things, please work on your career and work on yourself. Just because you are being patient and just because you are waiting for God or waiting, you know, the universe, or waiting for something miracle to happen in your life, I suggest you to plan. I suggest you to work on whatever that you want to happen in your life. So don't just wait on something and not do the other, do you know what I mean? So that's why I always say, people, like, if I didn't do YouTube and if I didn't do TikTok and I just basically went into depression and I did nothing, then I would have not been in a place where it's like, because YouTube's helping me now, and like my content and my videos are like, it's my job, do you know what I mean? So I basically went into uni for as you can see, hold on, I went into uni for motion graphics, graphics design, and I got 2-1. I got a upper second class. So I got 2-1, and again, if you get 2-1, if you get a first, if you get a third, you graduated, you've got your degree, you have your name stamped. I got B+, A-, C, D, CCC, BBB. So I did absolutely great. Obviously I was stressing and I was working at the same time as well. So I was working at Sainsbury's and also I was doing YouTube videos. So it wasn't easy, but I did the best of my ability, if that makes sense. I always love to push myself to the limit, push myself to be tested, if that makes sense. Don't let university degree define who you are. Go into uni, get your degree, be who you want to be. Be that successful person, be that strong person, be that person that you want to see in the future, or you have that image of. Do you know what I mean? Do you know what I mean? Thank you. No, so that's what I'm saying. Don't let uni, you know what I mean, don't let a degree define you. Don't let your results define you. I got a 2-1. There's a lot of people, I remember reading it on Twitter, there's a lot of people that were saying, oh my god, you got a 2-1, like, oh, why did you not get a first? Like, you could have gotten first. Like, it's not easy to get a first and it's not easy to get a second, but the fact that I got a second, I'm proud of myself. I went into depression, I went into so much that people may not understand, but those who went to uni and went into, you know what I mean, that hard workplace would understand. So I don't have time to explain to people like, oh my god, you know what I mean, 2-1 is good enough, first is good enough, third is good enough. You've got your degree, you've got your papers. That's what you gotta tell yourself. I genuinely hope from the bottom of my tits no, but I genuinely hope that this video has sort of opened a new door and a new perspective. So thank you guys so much for all your help. I'm really grateful for the love, for the support, for the people defending me, for every little thing you guys don't understand. Like for somebody who got bullied, for somebody who felt like all his life that unwanted, like oh my gosh, you're not good enough, to be able to be standing here and getting the love and people defending me, like thank you, like thank you so much for watching this video. Make sure you give this video a big thumbs up, make sure you subscribe, and make sure you turn your notification bell so you know every time I upload. So see you next time.